wanted to know, if you had to choose another team, where would you like to go besides Avengers, X-Men, Guardians of the Galaxy?
Wow, good question. Right off the bat. Jeez.
I gotta say, I saw just the idea of the Defenders on Netflix.
I was just thinking.
Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica Jones,
Yep.
Iron Fist. That's a fun new team to be part of. I'd like to try that out. Or the Golden State Warriors. That could probably be fun. I don't think, either one of those teams.
I was thinking Defenders as well. Or, you know what, though? I know it's done, but Inhumans, I mean, they're family, but part of that royal family, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
A superpower? Just as long as I didn't look like a dog or a fish or something.
So, Coulson's not director anymore, apparently.
What?
Coulson's not the director anymore?
Really?
Well,
That's what they're telling me, too.
That's what we got from that finale.
Yeah, I think so, too.
What can you say?
They haven't told me much yet. What's clear is that his first name, once again, is just Agent. And he's back in the field, and I don't think he hates that. He was honored to be chosen to be head of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while and to rebuild it from nothing. Maybe someday someone will give him the credit he deserves for achieving that task. But in his heart, I think he's a field agent, and being a field agent secretly depends on how good your partner is. And I think at the moment he might have a really good new partner.
Maybe the best ever.
Maybe the best ever. Oh, I haven't seen that script yet. Is it? I thought it was you and me.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here we go.
This guy.
Okay.
Will the dynamics between the members be different now that you did lose your power?
Yeah, they don't have to do what I say, but they would be wise to do so anyway. Although I noticed Max seems to have no problems ignoring anything I suggest.
About how the dynamics between Coulson and Daisy will change next season.
I mean, I can make some stuff up. All I know is that she's got this whole emo look, and it seems to symbolize her rebellious behavior vanishing. I think Coulson understands it, like a lot of goth people. She's particularly hard on herself, and she's really blaming herself for some of the stuff that happened, and she's ended up with a somewhat nihilistic worldview, and it'll be interesting to see if we're able to bring her back onto the fold, into the fold.
Yeah.
I have a question for Henry. There were definitely some sparks between Mac and Elena last season. Is there any chance we'll see more of that in season 2?
I sure hope so. It seems like they're going towards the direction of something going down.
There's a connection there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I think
good
so.
chemistry, huh? Right there? Yeah.
Now that Hydra is seemingly gone and S.H.I.E.L.D. is working with the National Guard, are they regaining some of their legitimacy, and is that because of the new director? Not to say that Coulson was a bad director.
Can you pick up a mic and drop it, please? That's a very good question. It seems to me that in the wake of Civil War and the Sokovia Accords, that some kind of organization officially is needed to deal with Inhumans and powered people, enhanced people. And so once S.H.I.E.L.D. comes out of the shadows and is under government control, I suspect the government will have a desire about who they put in that position. And it probably won't be a career S.H.I.E.L.D. agent like old Philip Coulson.
After watching the movie, were you Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
I actually felt like they both had really powerful points of view.
Sure did.
But I don't know, I think that Coulson's point of view, after all he's been through, leads him to be a little bit suspicious of the idea of registration because somebody's keeping a list. I think he'd lean toward Team Cap, and not just because Cap's so dreamy. I do.
I think Mac will go the other way.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think he's suspicious of people with powers.
Or alien blood or anything.
Yeah.
I know you guys just started filming, but because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. it has a new time slot, it's later on. Also, the fact that you guys are in multiple seasons.
How's that changed just based on what you guys have seen so far? Do you guys feel like the show is able to get edgier with the later time slot, or more complicated because you guys have had extra seasons to build?
But you know what's funny? To me, it seemed like the latter half of last season, it started to get edgy already. It was getting very edgy. I honestly, I questioned,
Hive eating the flesh off people.
Yeah. I said, "You gonna put that on TV? Really? Can you?" They were like, "Yeah." So I think it's going to carry on in that vein, and I'm very curious and excited to see how far the limits can be pushed with this new time slot.
I'm a big fan of the stuff that's going on Netflix. I really like Daredevil season 2. I'm really excited about Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and I think that while that's a different world, I do think that the Marvel serialized storytelling that seems to work, even on our show, is served by being at 10 o'clock. I think the darker, edgier version works well for us, and like I said, we've shot one day. So far, we weren't all naked or bloody, so I don't know how much it'll be different, but I'm hearing that that's going to give us some new freedom, and I think it's going to serve the show. And I think the show has evolved in that direction anyway, so I think it could be a good thing.
One last question. One of the most emotional moments of season 3 was the exit of Mac's two best friends, Bobby and Hunter. Do you think that Coulson's team has replaced them, or is there a Bobby and Hunter shaped hole in Mac's heart?
Nice. That's a pop song, really. I got a Bobby and Hunter shaped hole in my heart. Okay.
That could be a country music song.
It's tearing me apart.
I got a Bobby I don't think they'll ever be replaced. No, just forgotten. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding.
Who were they again?
Yeah. You said Bobby? And no, they can. I don't think they'll ever be replaced.
I'd also go to the...
And I think that Mac will always carry a torch for them in some way.
I think we're good, right? All right, thank you guys.
All right.